That's right, and we're back live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. Beautiful linda raza. Do me a favor, si gustan, there's a button right there. That's the like button. You could smash that at any point in the video, the beginning, the middle, and the end, or if you're watching on the replay, please smash that like button. It helps the video in the algorithm. Of course, it helps the channel also as well. If you're not right next to it, I got thick skin. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Right next to it, there's a special button. This one is for the lurkers. It's for the stalkers. It's for the ones that can't stand. They can't stand to see your boy on YouTube. But we ain't going nowhere, Holmes. All right, so, and then let's go ahead. Before we get into the title of the video, why is Maniaco Marv avoiding this question? Before we get into that, let's keep it professional. Let's go through the formalities. Gracias to all the day wonders. Gracias to everyone inside the members only. The members only is the backbone of the community. I highly appreciate the members only more than they know. If you're new to the channel, stay subscribed because we're going to be dropping banger after banger after banger. It's the holidays, it's champurrado and tamale season. So why not? Let's just keep it going and drop all these bangers, all right? All right, that's a long ass intro. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the title of this video. Now, something interesting came up. This was before American Cholo retired, right? Did the podcast retirement thing. And he had mentioned something that was real interesting. I mean, real interesting, that ended up getting co-signed and stamped later by Cali Legends Media. Matter of fact, Cali Legends Media, he was surprised. He was like, he didn't know how American Cholo got this information, right? But I guess he heard it through the grapevine. So let's go ahead and say, what is it? What did the American Cholo say? What was he talking about when he brought this up? Well, he basically said, American Cholo, that in the LA County Jail, okay, Maniaco Marv, aka Gandalf the Magician, aka Chester the Rubber Chicken, aka the cult leader manipulator, he ended up getting a calentada / chequeada in the gang pod for disrespect. Okay. And it wasn't just a calentada. He actually ended up getting rolled out of the gang pod. Okay, just completely rolling it up, all right? I thought that's interesting. Now, I've seen people try to ask Chester, the Rubber Chicken, this question, and he avoids it. He's like a pinche matador. Oh, I don't want to answer that. I don't want to answer that. And this is coming from an individual who prides himself on his entire identity. His entire identity and his entire legacy is going to be that he was a gang member. Very proud gang member. Loves to be in a gang, almost 50 years old. Loves to be from the streets, almost 50 years old. Yet he won't do anything to put his family back together. He won't put the pieces back. That's what he needs to do, in my opinion, is get off the internet because your family is in shambles. We already know that. We're going to get back to, I'm not digressing from the rolling up out of the gang pod, but this is, I guess it's a PSA for anyone that's in this situation. If your family is crumbling, if your children do not F with you, or hate you, you can even say that. If your whole life is in shambles, why would you be coming on the internet laughing, giggling, and having a good time? Knowing that. Now, yo no presumo nada because I'm humble, okay? Lo único en esta vida que presumo son mis hijos. I'm gonna say that in English because a lot of there's some English speakers that don't know Spanish on here. I don't boast and brag about anything, but if there is something to boast and brag, because I'm humble. I come from nothing. I appreciate everything. But if I do boast and brag on something, I will boast and brag on my children, because it's true. The saying goes, your children are an accurate representation of your father abilities, your fathering abilities, I guess you could say, right? Anyways, so since he prides himself on being a gang member, you love being a gang member, right? I'm in a gang, I'm in a gang, I'm in a gang. That's your legacy. That's forever. That's all you're ever going to do. That's all you're ever going to see. That's all the level you're going to achieve, right? All this other head knowledge coming out of your head don't mean shit. Just keep on putting on the size 58s and creasing them up. Keep doing your thing, you know what I mean? Stuck in the 90s. I guess some of us are just in a time warp, right? We're stuck there. You know, there's no evolution, right? Anyways, so I thought that was real interesting for someone that prides himself on identifying very proudly as, I'm a gang member, right? He's a very proud gang member whose family is in pieces and in shambles. And he refuses to put his family back together and just wants to come on the internet for whatever the reason, right? Now, wait a second. If that happens to someone, I've been around the block a little bit, not too much, been around the block, let's say a couple decades, right? A little bit of experience there. The way I remember the game to be is if that ever did happen to an individual, that individual is automatically marked out. Not only is he marked out, that individual's name is on a list. Now, what would happen if Maniaco Marv were to step back inside the county jail? Guess what will happen? Out here is a different world. YouTube is a different world. The internet is a different world. You can act however you want over here. Have fun, laugh, it's a game, etc. But behind the walls, the issues that took place behind the walls, they stay paused until your face resurfaces again. That's how I remember things. So this is what I want to know, because he avoids this question. People ask him, did you get rolled up out the gang pod? Why won't he answer that question? Why? Because he knows what I'm saying is true. He knows once his face gets back in behind the walls, he's going to have to answer for that and something that he's been downplaying, the king of downplay. Well, he's actually King Vulture. That's another nickname for him. He's a culture vulture. He's King Vulture, right? There's nothing Chicano about him. For one, he's probably never been to Mexico. Two, he doesn't even know the people over there. Three, he can't even talk to the people because he didn't know Spanish. Four, all he knows about Mexico and their landmarks is what he read in a book. So, and five, I want to, you know what? I'm going to gatekeep this shit. I know gatekeeping is good and bad, right? It's bad in the sense that why does someone have to be in control of the gate? Because that motherfucker could be just, full of power tripping and then it turns into a negative, right? But it's good in the sense that we don't just let any old body say they're Chicano and come in through the door, right? But anyways, let's get back to the topic at hand, okay? We know that you go back behind the walls, you're gonna have to answer for what you did to a 14-year-old girl. As a 40-year-old man, YouTube, you can downplay it. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, send me super chats and they'll send you super chats. We're with you, Maniaco Marv. We're with you, Maniaco Marv. It's okay you slept with the little girl. It's okay. You could be whoever you want on the internet. But behind the walls, there's individuals that are never going to get out. Behind the walls, there's individuals that are ready to make an issue out of no issue. This would be something on a silver platter for them. This would be like throwing fucking blood to the sharks. And he knows it. So question number one, why did you get rolled up out of the gang pod? And if that happened, was that ever cleared up? Or is that something you just decided to move on and let me just keep my happy ass out of jail and become a model citizen? That way I never have to face that reality. And I guess another question would be, what do you think would happen to him if he walked in, everyone saw on YouTube the whole debacle of him sleeping and getting pregnant a 14-year-old girl? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think? I want you guys to comment below. Drop that pinchy comment right there. If you like the video as well, hit the hype button to hype the video. I would like the answer to this question. Since all you want to talk about is gangs, since all the energy you want to radiate is I am a gang member, well, let's talk about gangs. Answer the question, baboso. All right, that's enough. Don't forget to help mothers move in excellence. Be beautiful in the raza. I'm out to the next episode. I'll catch you on the next one.